So now we're going to set up your profile to one of the most important channels in Finland, and that is Job Market Finland. And in Finnish, it's työmarkkinatori.fi. So in Finnish, työmarkkinatori.fi. And when you land on this page, then you probably, well, depends on where you are, but it'll probably be in Finnish, so you can then just change languages from here, okay? From the drop down menu here on the right hand side. But let's log in and start with the profile, all right? So it'll ask you to identify yourself, and you're going to be using your login details for your bank, okay? And then you select the bank that you have, and let me finish mine so that we can get in. Okay, so now we are in, and then you're gonna choose the first one from here. Choose personal customer row. I'm gonna choose that one, and we are in. And then you select my job path, all right? And you select the second one here, where's the crown icon and job applicant profile. Go here. Okay, for me it says for some reason I cannot publish because my email, I need to verify my email, so I will do that quickly and then we can proceed. Okay, I got that solved, so let's get started. Now, as we can see, we are here on this, so you go to my job path as I showed you, and you choose job applicant profile, and then as we scroll down, it says the job applicant profile has not been published for employers, so let's change that. Let's see, what if I click here, view and publish your job applicant profile? Well, obviously, here's nothing. And we can start with knowledge and skills. And it says the more detailed you are in the section about your skills, the more suitable job recommendations you will receive. Okay, so let's get started. Now, so what do we have here? Let me close this one. Knowledge and skills. Finding a suitable job is easier when you describe your knowledge and skills as accurately as possible. On this page, you can also describe your work preferences and language skills. You can also list your driving license and your permits and qualifications. And then here it says, under this text box, it says, based on the text you write, you will be offered different keywords. Choose the keywords that you think are the best so that you get suggestions about the jobs that are right for you. So what if I put down here, select keywords? You have not selected any keywords. So let's start searching. And I will now go back to Moodle and just see what the results my Igikai gave me. So maybe we can pull up some from there, right? So let's see now. And here it is, keywords to use. I will put service design, design thinking, business model. I'll just copy all of these, right? And put them here. Let's see what it, so there we go. Customer experience manager, clients relation, maybe even product and service manager, product development manager, industrial designer. And then it gives me skills. So I just basically copied, like you just saw me copy the keywords from my career Igikai, the results, right? And then skills, design customer experiences, manage the customer experience, relationship marketing, analyze business plans, identify stress points of customer interaction, and maybe even measure customer feedback, monitor customer behavior, and analyze data about clients, improve business processes. Here's a lot of good keywords that I'm going to select. And then what else? Perform business analysis. design, communicate. Okay, so let's see now if I just press X from here. Ah, all right. So, as an advice for you, don't do that. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It seems like that it saved my selection, so I just pasted again. The Oh yeah, no, it did save actually my selection. Sorry, wrong wrong alarm. In Finnish, we say väärä hälytys, so wrong alarm. Sorry about that. It selected the keywords for me. Now, if I go back to Moodle and then I copy some more keywords, so I just took uh, the first recommendation it gave me for my Gikai results, business design and service design consultant. But let's try another one. Maybe I'll go to the career change and training. So path B, because I chose both, right? If you remember. And oh yeah, actually this didn't give me any keywords, but maybe I can copy something from here. Let me see. Yeah, well, obviously it didn't give me any keywords because this path A was for immediate job targets, and I did prompt that it would give keywords. But then the career path, I think that is kind of a more, well, when you pivot, then obviously you're going to, if you're gonna look for career choices, then you're not gonna do it on the job market, right? Because there you only are looking for immediate roles to fill. So maybe I will just take these here. So remote operations manager, and I'll copy these keywords. So this will make your job a bit easier with the työmarkkinatori. And of course, you can always write, let's say AI. So if I put here AI, let's see what it brings. Artificial intelligence engineer, data scientist, e-learning architect, computer vision. So maybe I will put e-learning architect, and what else? Analyze business requirements. Okay, those are there. I'm not actually sure how many it will let me choose. So at least it added the ones I just, and I'm gonna paste the ones I have. I just copied. So let's put business intelligence manager, research and development manager, tobacco shop manager. Well, that is weird. Tour operator manager, and then make data-driven decisions. What else? Develop e-learning plan and standards for web-based e-learning. So it's adding all the keywords that I'm tapping here. Okay. Yes. Then I'll just put save selections. That is good for now, and I'm not going to modify the modify these anymore. And then job preferences, and then we have describe your competence and the type of work is suitable for you. Well, maybe I'll fill in this one first. What type of job are you looking for? And I'll go back to my prompts, and I'll just put here business design and service design. I'll just copy these, right? We'll put them here. And let's see what it does when I just put select keywords. So, so it'll ask me to select keywords for this part as well. Let's see. Industrial design. And we'll put aesthetics, design management, perform business analysis. So let me close this one. Just trying to see where it maybe I have to, let's see, design management, industrial design, aesthetics, and well, management consulting as well, perform business analysis. And I'll just press save selections because I didn't do it. Good on me. Okay, but anyways, I'll still copy all my everything that the Gikai prompt gave me, and I'll copy them. Yep. Like this. And I'll put in this one as well. Certified business coach. Okay. Like this. And then describe your competence and the type of work it is suitable for you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to copy this right here, the text, and I'm going to go back to the AI. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste the question found from the job market. So, and then I'm just going to change it to describe my competence and the type of work that is suitable for me. And I will let the Gemini craft an answer for me. And the more detailed you've been with your answers with this career Ikigai prompt that I gave you, then of course the better answers you're going to get. So obviously, I always tell all of the students that go through our trainings that be as detailed as possible. And now it says that it starts with you are, so it's describing for me how I am. So what I will do now is I will tell it that so here it says it even gave me a summary of my CV. And what is a good thing about this is if you've logged in to one of these AI tools, then obviously you will be able to continue your thread, right? But if not, then you're always going to have to start from the scratch and copy the results that you got and go to ChatGPT and then paste your results and then ask it to ask the same questions as I'm asking here. But if you own a Gmail account, then I would recommend that using Gemini or even any of the AI tools, because you can basically just log in straight with your Gmail account. So for me now, it started describing me, but I wanted to so I will ask it, can you write me a text that I can copy straight to my job, to my profile? Yeah. Let's see what it spits out. So now, okay, it started talking about LinkedIn. We're not going to copy this to LinkedIn because we're now doing this job market profile first. So then you can read what it gives you, and then you can edit as you want. Just make sure that it actually fits your that it's it fits your description, your profile, right? So if you just write gibberish and you're not doing this, you're not taking this serious, then obviously you're not gonna get good answers, right? So let's see. It gave me even a couple of options, and it said that it recommends option 1. So I will just copy the option 1. I'll just copy these. So for the sake of this example, I'm not going to start editing this, but obviously I recommend that you do that when you are going through this. So if you see, usually there is something that needs some fixing, so I recommend you do that. And I will paste this. Okay. And then my language skills will obviously finish. And I will just put it mother tongue. And more languages, English. Yeah, very good. And then what else? Swedish. Good. Fair. Okay. All right. Then we go. Let me see what other languages, because there are, there are many languages. So just make sure you select the ones that are fit for you, right? So there is a long list of languages. I'm pretty sure that you'll find yours. Okay, let me actually add Lingala. That is fair. Okay. So then valid driving licenses. Well, I have a car, and if there is any additional information, then you, of course, you fill it in. And I have a car available. Tap that. And then the next part is permits and qualifications. So what valid permits and qualifications you hold? Well, I have at least first aid and license to serve alcoholic beverages. What else? Occupational safety certificate. And then if you have any additional licenses, then you can go through this list and see whether here is something that fits you, right? Okay. And I think we have filled, yes, all the parts on this page. And it says all information saved here right down the page. So we go back to the job applicant profile front page and we continue to the next section, right? So we've gone through everything, and then in this section you can write a short introductory text about yourself and provide information on the kind of work you would like to do. Well, we basically actually copied the one I just copied and pasted it, but maybe motivated self-starter. I don't know if, well, I'll just, let's see. Maybe it should be more, I should describe problem motivated self-starter. It doesn't tell much, but you know, just because this is just an example, but maybe it should be motivated I'm trying to think here. Business enthusiast. All right. Maybe that's a bit more describing. And then I'll just copy the text that it just gave me, about me text, and I'll just paste it here, right? And then job seeking area. And it might be, just make sure that if there are some differences between this field and the field that we actually copied and pasted this text before, if there are some differences, then obviously make sure to take that into note in your text as well, right? But I don't want to hold this up for too long, so that's why I now copy pasted my profile there. And then where do you want to work? I'll just put here country, and for you it might be, you know, municipality, so then you'll just select the right city, right? But I'll just put now country because I'm looking from all over the country, and I have a car, and also I am prepared to travel as part of my work, and I am prepared to work remotely. So if this is the case for you, then you obviously fill these in. And start date of work as soon as possible. And yeah, if you have any links, then of course always add them. Okay. So now back to the front page. Job seeking area. So it says, yeah, let's see now. It didn't accept my country. Yeah, I forgot to fill in the country, of course. So like this. And then now we can go back, I think. Yes, all right. And then we go here to work experience and education, right? And then you start filling in. So you add either work experience or education or business activity or some other experience, right? And you start you add new, you write the employer, job title, and you fill in everything that it asks for. And if it's, just remember to choose the right, selection. And then, you know, so you fill in all of the information in here. And when you are done with everything, so let's just go back to my job applicant profile, then you can view and publish your job applicant, excuse me. So you can view and publish your job applicant profile. And here it says not published to employers. And if I click this, it will publish the job applicant profile to employers. And here I can read everything that I just wrote down, right? And then we can publish this one. Great. So now your job applicant profile has been published, which means that employers looking for employees at a job market Finland can view it. Please note that if you are unemployed or about to become unemployed, publishing your job applicant profile does not start your job search. In order to apply for unemployment benefit, you must register as a job seeker in the e-services at a job market Finland. Well, you obviously have registered already, otherwise you wouldn't be in this training, right? Okay. So, yeah, that's it for the job applicant profile.